Good morning, y'all. You'll probably never guess what we're doing today, but I'm about to tell you. We went to the lake this past weekend. My truck is still hooked to the boat down at my dad's house, so I'm walking down there now. But went to the lake this weekend, put out some boxes, checked some holes, and it was still a little early for catfish. We froze our tails off. The water temperature was still in the 60s. It was cold, especially for my southern blood. But while we were there, we saw a houseboat hooked up to, right there in the little boat slips where we put our boat in to this lake. And Dad got the idea, or actually Cohen got the idea and suggested it, and we all kind of like ran with it. Why don't we build a houseboat? Because right now we've got a pontoon boat that we modified. It's got 4 pontoons under it, so it's not easily sunk. Joker floats like a cork, and I mean, we've put out lime and all kinds of mess with it. It's like our work boat. We used to bow fish off of it, but now we've got the Pro Drive, so we bow fish and noodle and all off it. But it would be perfect to build a houseboat on because it can hold up so much weight, and it's perfect. So we're gonna build a houseboat on our pontoon boat. All it is like a big platform with 4 big pontoons under it. And Dad's gonna have the whole process on his page, and I'll have the little updates. So to see like the whole process of building it, then visit my dad, Jeff Barron's channel. I'll put the link in the description. But yeah, this should be interesting. I'm pretty excited about it because now we can go noodle off our houseboat. I got a selfie stick. He's making fun of my phone on a stick. This is our pontoon boat. Now we did all kind of modifications on this thing. Very inexpensive. It started out with just the 2 pontoons under it, and then we bought another pontoon boat, and instead of just having 2 pontoon boats, we took the 2 pontoons from under it and put it under this one so that it'll float anything. This thing is a beast. It was just a flat pontoon, and when we bow fished off of it, we would have the lights, of course, on the front and on the sides close to the top. And Dad's already got it leveled up this morning so that we can start working on it. Yep, we're probably gonna have like a little 4-foot porch or whatever you want to call it right here in the front, and then this will be covered, maybe have a place to sleep. Whatever we're going to end up putting in there, we'll figure it out as we go. And the whole front is pretty much going to have to be windows because you'll have to drive it and be able to see. But it's going to be awesome, y'all. I'm excited. And that is not my bush light can. Probably my cousin's. But yeah. Can't wait to get started on this. I'm probably going to have to go buy some materials, because with this, it's going to have to be a lot of treated stuff. We can't do that. It can't be stuff off the sawmill because it needs to be treated so it won't rot. But I'll keep y'all updated on it. Appreciate y'all. What'd you think about it? It's going to be cool, ain't it?
It's going to be cool. It's going to be something else. I can't wait. That way when we get done fishing, we just come back, we can clean the fish on the front porch right there, have the fish cooker going on the other side, have a generator running in the back, the air conditioning going, and 2 beds cooled off, or 4 beds, or whatever we can stack in here. A toilet in the back, and we can take a bath in the lake.
Yeah.
That's pretty slick, huh?
Yeah, it is. And we've got a bunch of little appliances and stuff that were in The travel trailer that was actually the frame that we used to build my house on, it used to have a whole travel trailer on it that was falling apart, but the appliances were still.
Did you tell them that what this is a travel trailer frame?
What?
Under the boat?
No, I didn't even know it was.
Yeah,
I just knew this was a pontoon boat.
No, this was a. What did you tell them we put? This is two pontoon boats.
Yeah, that we put.
18 and a 24.
Yeah.
And this is.
And how many years ago did we build this? It's been a few years.
Yeah, it's been a few years. It was, you know,
because
it was meant to be a bow fishing, but
we
all
bought.
we've done is been putting lime out with it, so.
Yeah, it's a workhorse.
Yeah, that's all it is a big platform boat.
Oh, you mean the trailer itself?
The trailer was a
travel trailer frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just customized it.
Yeah, and turned it into a.
Well, you know,
boat
my
trailer.
thing was about $2,000.
Yeah.
For a good trailer, and I said, well, I'm just, I'm gonna have to make one.
We're all about saving some money.
Ain't no doubt. Well, we're tight.
Yeah.
You gotta be tight.
Yeah.
You gotta work what you got.
I'm excited about this, so it's gonna be cool.
Let me tell you what would be really cool. This is what I was thinking. Think about this. Okay, if you had, say your floor came to here, your house part of it came to right here, and then you had it hinged right here where the porch just come over like that, so it would just lean to, would just flip over.
Yeah.
You couldn't haul it down the road with it, of course, but I don't know, you couldn't get in it though. You couldn't get in it while you were
in the water.
No, I mean you could get in it when you was in the water, but you couldn't get in it when it was on the
trailer,
because this would be up against the door. Unless you swung the door in, and then that would be wasting more room inside if you did that.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to climb over this floor system that flipped down. I'm just trying to figure out a way to get
as much room as we can.
As much as we can get, because we got 4 pontoons, and I know how much it'll hold because of the amount of lime that we.
Yeah. How many pounds of lime did y'all put on it to put out?
I figured it was probably 3,000.
Yeah.
3,000 pounds. It was 5 front end loaders full, and we had built a platform out into the lake where he just drove up right here, and then he just dumped it. We took that out.
Yeah.
We just covered, and then we take a water pump and just, as we went around the lake, we just wash it off into the water, and that way you change the pH of the water.
Yeah.
For fertilizing it. But anyway, we can get all this mess off. It's gonna be some. It's gonna take some work. But
it's gonna be cool though.
Yeah, it'll. It's gonna be nice.
First step, got the rails tore off the front of it, or the sides of it. All back there. Got a little ways to go, but it's coming. Now getting everything else took out. Update. Got the big box from the center out, but now we got a little bit of a problem because we can't get rid of the whole, steering stuff. We're taking it apart, and that has been on there since before we got the boat. Gonna try to move it to like one side or something so we can fit our beds. We don't really know yet.
Yeah, we just playing it by ear like.
Yeah, we know that it's something's gotta go. Something's gotta happen. It's taking up too much real estate.
We're gonna have 16. We're gonna have 4 by 8 porch, 16 by 8 living, or
Something, yeah, where we can actually build the house part of the boat. Cause this thing is what, 8 by 24?
Yeah.
The whole thing's the same size as my house, 8 by 24. But that's counting all this on the ends with the motor and all, and the end of these pontoons that we can't do nothing with. And we're gonna have the 4-foot porch up here on the front. So that only leaves us 16 foot to do something with, as far as putting a little house deal, living quarters on the boat. And the steering column, console stuff is taking up too much room. So
Taking up way too much room.
way too much room. So we got to figure out something else to do with that. And it's just in a bad spot. Taking up too much room, and it's in a bad spot.
I mean, I'm gonna put it on one side or the other.
Yeah, that way
I can incorporate it into the beds or the something.
Yeah.
We'll figure out how big the beds are, and we'll make it the headboard of one of the beds or something.
Yeah.
But you've got to be able to see.
Yeah, he's got to be able to see when he's driving from wherever we end up putting that, you know, out. We're going to have to put windows and all, and he's got to be able to see so he can drive the boat. And the wires are not long enough to put it at the front of the boat. So, complicated.
It's always complicated.
Always complicated.
But we're going to figure it out. See, and I've already cut when I put the thing here in the first place,
Yeah.
you know, I put it through the floor as I went. Now, you know, I can't do that. I'll have to disconnect everything. It ain't long enough. I don't think it's gonna be long enough. So to put it any further up forward, you know.
It ain't long enough to put it any further forward, just in case y'all can't hear him. But yeah, and some of the plywood is rotten, kind of, even though it's supposed to be guaranteed.
It's pressure treated and it's rotten.
Pressure treated, guaranteed, however many years, and it's rotten.
You can't have nothing.
No, you can't have nothing. I've been picking up scraps and throwing them in the Toyota and trying to upload a YouTube video on both our phones, one on Dad's channel, one on my channel, so that's why we hadn't been recording a lot, because they've been uploading off our phones. But where we at right now?
We working on it.
Working on it.